good evening, early morning. I hope you're all right. Sorry, I haven't I'm saying sorry, but I haven't done a video this morning because it's been a very busy morning driving up to Manchester. I left the hotel in London at 8 a.m. We got stuck in some traffic on the M6 on the toll road. If you're not from the UK, you'll know that you might not know that the motorways are often terrible. And so anyway, so it took us a while. We got up here, missed our sound check. So a bit of stress there, but it wasn't. I dealt with it all fine, you know. And then came to chill out in the hotel, which was great because last night I got back from my gig I think I got back about 2 o'clock in the morning. And by the time I was asleep, it was about 3, half 3. Then I was up at half 6. So minimal sleep. I've been catching up on emails and things today. Anyway, so today, a very strange one. So while we were playing, somebody came up. It was very strange. Somebody messaged me earlier on in the day to say, or not earlier on in the day, but when we got there, they said, "Oh, I've got a party bag for you." And it's really strange because I went, "All right, okay, cool." It's a weird thing in my brain that I don't see. The thing is, I don't judge other people for doing anything. I don't ever think, "Oh gosh, oh God, they're drunk, or they shouldn't be drinking, or they shouldn't be doing this," or it's like just because I'm not doing something or taking something, I don't think somebody else shouldn't. And I always think, everyone should do whatever they want, as long as you're not harming other people or harming yourself. And who am I to tell someone? All I can do is give somebody guidance if they ask me for help, So it's a very strange moment. And then I saw this person, he was dealing with something else, and the person said, "Do you want a line?" And I was like, "Oh no." And the first thing is like, it's funny saying that, before I would have been, "Oh yeah, and even though it's 5 years ago, people still just associate, people who know me on a certain scene, they would know, "Oh yeah, you'd always have a bit of coke," or you do. It wasn't really the booze that we're talking about, so it was very strange, and it was weird being stood there, but I didn't, saying no now doesn't feel like, it doesn't actually feel like a weird thing. I find it I get quite a surge, like almost like the feeling of drugs. It's really weird. I get a kind of like, it's like, "Oh no, I don't take it anymore." They're like, "What? Oh well." I'm like, yeah, no, I'm totally clean now. They're like, "Oh right, nice one." And that seems to be you seem to get that answer of like, "Oh, nice one," and then it wasn't even spoken again after that, But you could. It was funny because everybody else in the room sort of, I said, "Oh, this guy was offering, so if anybody wants anything, see him." But most of the people said, "Oh, no," so it's, I don't know. I know that sometimes me saying no to something I don't think in this situation, this was the reason. It's just because nobody else knew the person. I knew the person. But, I see when people, they don't know how to act. And one of my friends came along tonight, a real close friend of mine, who's in recovery as well. And it was funny, we were chatting, saying that the last time that he'd come to a show, we were both off our heads, off our tits, fucking going nuts, I think he was still drinking then. Yeah, he was definitely. But, we were all like, but actually, like, come along tonight, and then you got me and him sat there who were, we're just having a chat, and to us it's totally normal not to be drinking or taking drugs. So I think there's a little twist I don't know whether this is something that as people get a bit older, generally people calm down and things like that. But no, I do. It was great to see my mate there, and we you sort of feel this kind of, I don't know. It's been such sorry, I might be rambling a bit here, but I'm just trying to think. I'm really trying to think how I feel about it. It's like I didn't miss it. There's a weird kind of part of me that kind of likes the fact that the person comes to me and says, "Oh mate, I've got," because always, when you're taking drugs or stuff like that, you always, you don't want to be missing out on anything, and you like to be the one who someone comes, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a line, I'll give you a line, I'll give you a line." And I was often that person back to people. "Oh, do you want a line? Do you want a line?" So Yeah, it was strange, like, you know, because obviously we haven't been, the last year and a half, I haven't really been around those situations where people would come up and ask me if I want a line of cocaine. And tonight was the first time really that someone's come up, and I just said, no, so I'm totally clean now. And that was it, you know, and you can sort of see that people sort of, people do respect it, and then they start thinking, oh, right, why is he not doing that? So anyway, so that's my after gig thoughts, but I'm going to wrap this one up pretty quick. But I'm going to do another one very shortly because I'm going to go to sleep now. But I've now got so I'm in Manchester at the moment. I've got a flight at 7 a.m. and the time now is, must be about, it's got to be 1:30, isn't it? Something like that. So I've got to get a taxi at 5 o'clock, and then I'm flying down. I've got a live stream concert at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Then I'm playing in Soho Sunday evening. Well, it's this evening now. So a busy day. Luckily, hopefully the airport lounge, that's one of the perks of, you know, saving money. I was able to book myself on flights where I go business class and things. I managed to get up to silver membership. So that's, you know, that's something that I would never have ever done, but it's something that I treat myself to, you know, oh yeah, do a few business class flights, get your thing up. So I still reward myself. Someone said to me early on in recovery, they said, you know, those little things that you never thought you could, you know, you couldn't warrant buying a nice shirt for 50 quid, but you'd buy a gram of cocaine that'll last you a couple of hours. Whereas now I do, 150 quid for something. It's like, it doesn't, I actually still in my brain, I go, well, I can still easily throw myself, I used to spend 150 quid a day, you know, so it's, yeah, I can warrant doing anything. So, and the main thing is I'm not harming myself now. So that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep. Thanks so much. And we've hit 300 followers on this, which is fantastic. So sleep well, everyone. Well, or good morning if you've just woken up. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.